Just look at all this mess. I've pulled all this out and haven't even put my patterns away from the other day. There's more yarn here. There's more yarn there. That's where I'm up to with my bags. Cut the corners out. Hello. I should say, well, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon. It is, just looked on watch, 5:32 on Saturday, the 18th of June 2022. Well, where has the day gone? Where has the day gone? I've had a day of, well, supposedly a day off, but it hasn't been that. It's been, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a day of kind of pottering. I didn't get out of bed till 9:30, which is unheard of for me. But I was just like really, really tired, and lucky enough I was able to have a bit of sleep. Yeah, let me just get myself comfortable. Bear with me. Oh, let's pull you down. Is that better? Is that better? Yes. Yes, I managed to have a lie in, and I did get up when I made myself a cup of tea and went back to bed and watched a couple of podcasts and did a bit of knitting and had a cup of tea. That was lovely. That was a real treat, a real treat. So what's your treat? What do you like doing? Is it something simple? Is it, yeah, tell me, let me know down below what your idea of a treat is. I've had a busy couple of weeks, and this week especially, with doing the school runs every day. I have to leave here about 2:15 in the afternoon to go and get the boys, pick them up from school, and then if I take them to my daughter's, we get home, get to my daughter's, so I leave 2:15. I get to my daughter's about 10 to 4 o'clock, stay for a cup of tea, then get back here, and that's, yeah, so I'm in about 5:30, 6 o'clock, so that's like the afternoon gone. I don't know about you, but it's noise with me. It's never sort of an issue. I think because we've just been home, especially over, you know, what we've gone through the last couple of years, life has been very quiet and very quiet and very still. Though I've loved it. I've loved the fact that I've been able to help my daughter and see the boys every day this week. So yeah, it's been lovely. But I was out, babysitting last night. It wasn't too bad. I think I was home by about 9:30. Yeah. But the big drama in the house is we turn the Arga off, or Mr. Jack's turn the Arga off on Thursday. We tend to keep it on, and the reason we keep it on is because it's such a faff. Living in the UK, in the northwest, it can be rainy one day and then be boiling hot. Well, boiling hot's not very often, but it's just a faff to turn it off and then turn it back on, and because you can't just turn it on like like an electrical appliance. Oh, excuse me. It takes a bit longer. So we were fine. I had the boys Thursday, so Friday morning I was sort of, oh my word, I've got to look for a kettle to make myself a cup of tea. Can't function without a cup of tea. So I did that, and that was like the worst thing that I could have done. I should have just gone without it, but yeah, managed to do that. So I was like, yay. And then so I was treated to my tea at my daughter's. We had fish and chips. I was like, yep, that's fine by me. So we shared fish and chips, my daughter and I. One piece is way too big for me. So we had that. That was a real treat. Mr. Jack's had a takeaway. And then I got in, and he said, would you like a cup of tea? I said, that'd be lovely. So he made me a cup of tea because the kettle's out. I said, I want one piece of toast. I said to go with it. So he's like, oh, okay. So he went to get the toast. And he's like, oh my word. He goes, where's the toaster? So we had to find that. It was in a drawer somewhere to get that out. Just such a performance. And then this morning was fine. And then we were just chatting about what we're having for dinner. Lucky enough, we're not having a takeaway because we did that last night. So we're trying to be good. So we're just going, are you ready for this? Oh, it's so extravagant. Yeah, steak and jacket potatoes with a bit of salad. Steak you can do on the barbie, so it's jacket potatoes. Oh, he's bought like a camping cooker. I will show you. It's hilarious. But they would do just the two of us, like if we need it. But we're so used to just like putting jacket potatoes in the oven and just leaving it, and you know, and doing whatever. Washing, that was a big thing. I had to do the washing today, and I was like, oh, I've got to keep looking at the washing. Like looking outside, so I just brought that in. I'm just used, you're just used to something. We'll be fine. We just have to get used to it. And then he was like, get this. We have got a microwave combination oven, but it was here when we moved in. We've very rarely use it. Very rarely use it. So he was looking at that as well. So I think we've decided to microwave the jackets and then put them in this oven thing to crisp up, because I like a crispy jacket potato. So we'll see. So I think it might be a bit. We've been talking to our kids today as well, which has been really nice on like FaceTime. I think it's like the greatest invention ever, especially our son, like my stepson, my husband's son. It's his birthday today, so I was to speak to him and his partner and the baby. Oh, he's coming on a treat, he really is. So it's just lovely to have that. So they were laughing at us because of all the Arga news, and then speaking to my other two daughters during the course of the day, and then trying to, have you ever had a pattern in your head that you've got it? Yeah, you've got it. You know that you've seen it, and that you've planned to make it. But can you find it? So I had to phone my eldest daughter and I said, I'd just like to say, I want to ask you a question. I'd like you to say, yes, you've got it. But I think you're going to say no. Have you got my pattern book? For these Aran jumper cardigan things. I want to make one for Fred. She's like, I don't think so, but I'll go and have a look. And then Benjamin come on, and he has a thing that if I phone, he puts me in his Batmobile and shuts the lid. He thinks it's hilarious, especially when I'm going, let me out. So, and I was speaking about the baby today, that she was all right, so I did a good job last night. But it doesn't seem to be sleeping like much during the day. She just likes to have a cuddle and go off. But I was watching yesterday the little Moses basket that she's got, which I bought for when Alfie was born. I noticed it was rocking, so I think when she's moving, it's waking her up. So taking the second one over, trying that. Don't know if it'll work, but we'll see. Oh, I don't feel that I've spoken to you like for ages. So I hope you're all right. Were you okay yesterday? Did you cope in the heat? Oh, I come home. I got undressed and laid on the bed and watched a couple of podcasts. I don't think I even had a cup of tea, glass of water. I was just, when I get too hot, and there's nothing that I can do like to cool down. So yeah, but I'm glad it's like this today. Well, I thought I would come on and speak to you and see if you can help me make some decisions. I would like to make the Miss May. I'd like to join in. This is what I'd like to join into, is the Miss May make-along. So I've had all my yarn out. My understanding is that it's a 4-skein shawl. And I'm just trying to get some colours together. I'm also aware that I bought some stuff when I went to, some beautiful yarn when I went to Lay Family Yarn, and whether it would work or not. I'm still not convinced that I like a mystery make-along, because I haven't picked up, my Stephen West shawl that I started last year. I like the pattern that he designed. I think he's a great designer, and I love the yarn, absolutely love the yarn that I chose, the colours. But I think I prefer to see it made and then I can choose. Plus I was heavily influenced by other colours, which were teal, and I chose a more like teals and blues and greens, and I chose a more autumnal colours. So we'll see. So I have from Lay Family Yarn. Oh, am I comfortable? Yeah. Sorry. Right. I've chosen these colours, which I love. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Right, so there's those 4 colours there. This is Scarlet. This one is Vintage Bauble. This one is Forest Floor. And this one is, Pocket Full of Sweeties. This one is Pocket Full of Sweeties. So those choices, but I don't know what order they should go in. So there's those. Right, sorry. I don't want to get too close to the camera. Let me move the camera. The angle will be changing slightly because I'm moving around the floor. And then I have these three colours. This is from the Camel's Yarn, which I bought at one of the was it Yorkshire Yarn Fest? This is Botanical Yarns, and I cannot pronounce that. This is when I was belonged to the Plant Club. That's what that's called, which that's beautiful. And then this one is Winter Berries by the Yarn Lab DK, and I was bought that by my daughter. They look lovely. I'll turn that around. But I need another colour. And then, oh, excuse the crinkling. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I have some beautiful Ted knits, and I've only used this yarn once, and that was in my, look in my ladder, put all my shawls back. I was a good girl. Ted Knits UK. This is Inkwell. Look at that, it's beautiful. Then I bought Finchy, which is beautiful. Now I'm looking at that, I'm thinking, oh, it doesn't quite match. And then I've got this one, which is Pewter. And then I chose this one out my stash, which is West Green Loft Yarns. And this is Maple, and I made those socks last year, and I love the colour so much, so I ordered some more. So there's that. I like that colour combination, but I don't know. Well, I don't know what I would wear it with. I'm trying to be a little bit more thoughtful. I like a lot of colour, you see. And then, well, this is Ted Knits UK again. Look at that. This is Triton. That's beautiful. Then I have Lay Family Yarn Tiger's Eye. Oh my word, look how gorgeous is that. Now my understanding of this shawl is that it's solids or tonals. And then I have this Ted Knits yarn, and this is Odyssey, which I think I bought them both at the same time. Oops. And then this one again is Botanical Yarns, and this is one of the plants that I bought. I'm not quite sure if you think they go. So that's, yeah, that's those four. But I think, do I have two of these? Oh no, they're very similar. Yes, they're very similar, so I wasn't sure which one to go for. And then, oh, bear with me. And then I have Beehive Yarns. So this is Wistful. That's beautiful. Then I have Is She Really Going Out With Him on the Audrey base. And this is Beehive Yarns as well. And then I have Wisteria Windfall, which that's lovely. And then again, this is Botanical Yarns, and this is the Plant and Yarn Club. Oh, is that? I think that's the name at the bottom. Can you see? Can't quite see. Those four colours. So I think I need to take some photographs. Those four, and then I've got Mr. B's yarn. Let me reposition myself. Then I have some Bird Street yarn that I've got. I've got figgy pudding. Let me put these down here. Oh, excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. I'm really sorry. And then I have Rose Amongst the Thorns. That's really nice. Then I have Rhapsody. That's really nice. And then I have Rosie Lee. I really like that colourway as well. Was that choice? Oh my word. That's those dogs. going again. And then I have these colours, but I don't think they're right in the sense of these two speckled, on my word. Look at them. I'm upstairs. Yeah, I don't think they're quite right. And these are plush. Is that Caris? Is that how you pronounce that? Oops, is that Caris? Yeah, plush Caris. Oh, I've just ordered something. I think it's arrived for Mr. Jack's for tomorrow for Father's Day. And that's chambray. That's quite nice. And then this one, which is Hope Cove. That's quite a nice set, isn't it? Or maybe that one. And that's Jolie Rose. So I don't know. And I think part of why I don't know is because I've got some of those shawls put to one side. So do you want to have a look at those? Yeah? Alright. Right, back on the floor again. Yeah, but while I was struggling to find this pattern, I found a couple of patterns that I'd like to do, but they're not shawls. But I also found something. I have a habit of putting things in a safe place. I don't know if you're the same. I bought my daughter and I, my youngest daughter and I, a makeup palette, eyeshadows, and she's really good at putting eyeshadow on and like together and blending it. And I think I need to just, I think I'm being rejuvenated. I don't know. You notice my face cream? Yeah, I look about 16. So I found that, and then I found this yarn which I put to one side last year. I'd caked it up, but I hadn't knitted it because I couldn't find it. And I put it in a blooming box. I think I must have been taking it upstairs. So I'd like put everything together and then just put it in a cupboard, and now found it. So it's a Stephen West pattern, and it's Spectra, and that's what it looks like. So you have like a main colour and then maybe like a variegated, and it's sort of almost like a rainbow. And Ruth from Ruth Loves to Knit made this. Hers was absolutely fantastic. And I was like, I'd really like to make that. So I think this is a Mr. B yarn, but I don't have a tag, which is really unusual for me. So I'll have to look at my book. I try and keep my book up to date of whatever I buy from a dyer and then cross it off when I make it. So I have that and that. Oh my word. Look at that. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oops. Yeah, I really love that. So I think that would be lovely. And then this yarn is called Northern Lights, and it's by, I'm sure it's Daniel. No, Joe, by Northern Lights, and this is his base. And he's only a young lad. I think is he 15, 16? Last year, I think he's sitting like his GCSEs. Yeah, amazing. So I quite like to do that. And then, I've got a box, a shawl box. I am loath to put stuff together for a project, because I think that's maybe putting a bit of pressure on me, but I think I've reached a stage where I just need to plan things. So this might be another reason why I've not finished my shawl, because just bear with me a minute. I think I have a pattern in a pattern. The Love Note. Right. Okay. Hint of Autumn by Tammy Gore. Look at that. I've seen this pattern on a podcast. I'm sure the lady's an American lady, and she does the most amazing shawls and socks. I'll see if I can find her name. So that's just up my street. Let me just check. I'm always writing things on the back of patterns. Yeah, no, I don't think I've got a name. So for that, I have Blue Fern Yarns. I have Asa. Then I picked out from Blue Fern Yarns magnolia. Yep. And then from Blue Fern Yarns, so it's going to be a Blue Fern Yarn shawl, maple. Look at that. Oh my word, look at picking up the colours, the speckles in there. And then I have a fibre spate for my chocolates. And I have a tannery by Mr. B's. I think that would be, let me hold them together. That would be an absolute fabulous, yeah, autumnal shawl. I think I had that on, there's just, I don't know, something in there. On my radar for last year. That could be why I am hesitating. But look at that. That is just so beautiful, so beautiful. So yes, so that's that. And then this shawl that I have here. Well, I've shown these before, but this is the Duchess of Devonshire shawl. And when I went to Yarndale for the first, was it the first time or second time? Might be the second time. I went to Snuggly Styles stall. Yeah, this is a Kay Jones pattern, 2015. And I saw Katie from Inside Number 23. She made it, and it was beautiful. So I picked out this. I was helped with this, and it's called Dusty Demelza. Yeah. So look at that. Oh my word! And I had my dress on the other day, my black dress, my twirly dress, last night. I think this will go lovely. So, yes, I'll take some pictures of what I've just shown you, and maybe you could help me make a decision. Oh, crumbs, you know what I've forgotten? What have I forgotten to bring up? I forgot to bring up my Hokey Lokey Telly shawl, my Pure Joy. Right, so I need to do that tomorrow. So, a cup of tea's on the cards and show you that shawl. Oh. We are going out tomorrow lunchtime for dinner for my husband. My eldest daughter's treating him rather than buy him anything silly because he doesn't need it, doesn't want it. So yes, and then our other daughter is coming to see us in the afternoon. Yeah, so that should be. Put this away. So that'd be lovely. So yes, I'm going to start Fred's jumper. So hopefully I can. Show you, share that with you tomorrow. So I need to get my skates on. What's the time? Yeah, not too bad now. Right, okay. I've been talking for 20 odd minutes. Hopefully that's okay for today. I hope you're having a lovely Saturday. You have a really nice evening, whatever you're going to be doing, whatever you choose to do. And I'll speak to you tomorrow. I look forward to sharing Sunday with you. Okay. Bye, my lovies. Bye.